Hi, and thank you for joining us. I am so excited about today's topic. It is one that I had been an adamant, absolute, don't even talk to me, don't want to hear it, don't want to know it, no, against. Okay, well, now that I have dove in, done the research, and found the answers that I needed, because I have a strict, for my own personal integrity for myself and for my family, there are guidelines that everything that I choose to align with, or that I bring into our arsenal of tools to put into our toolbox to work with our family or the clients that we work with, they have to meet these guidelines. I'm here to educate you, to get rid of that we don't know to understand, we don't know the difference, what exactly is it? I'm a definite no, so tell me why I should consider this. Well, that's what we're here for tonight. I am Michelle Wendt. I'm an educator with Standing the Gap. I have a history of working in the Western medicine in my past, and my doctors helped launch me into the natural side from seeing the effects that it had on our own personal family. During a 6 months time, I was involved or hit by other drivers 3 different times, which took its toll on my body and caused a plethora of physical conditions, including right-sided paralysis. I was told that I would not be able to walk and wear heels ever again. I would not be able to have any more children. I laugh at that one. I now have a 6'9" and growing son that is 18. I was told a lot of, this is what you cannot do. This is your best. Fortunately, the doctors that I worked for were very supportive of me. They worked with me during this time frame, and they actually set me on this path. And I can't thank them enough for that. They set me on this path to not settle for what they who are practicing don't know. So I thank them, and that's why my passion and my heart is to educate and to come alongside those that don't know how to be their own best advocate, don't know how to do the research themselves. So with that note, today we are going to be talking about CBD. We want to know, what is the difference between CBD and marijuana? Why is it important? And what can CBD oil do for me? You are not alone in realizing that this giant fad of CBD oil is not actually a fad. It is becoming a real staple in various communities around the world. And in fact, it's been around since the beginning of time. This plant was created on this earth for us to use. We're just now learning how to use it to our best benefit for our physical, mental, emotional, and even spiritual health. We're going to dive into some research behind all of this. While I will be somewhat scientific in my explanations, my goal is to not be overwhelming, just wonderfully educating, so you will feel empowered to use CBD oil for your own individual needs, for how it is best for you. Throughout this class, please keep in mind that I am neither a doctor nor a scientist. I am not prescribing or advising in any professional capacity. I'm seeking to share the knowledge that I have gained through research that you too can find, and I strongly encourage you to continue and read research for yourself. You are your own best advocate, so get educated so you're even better. First and foremost, CBD is not pot or marijuana. They are both from the same plant, the cannabis or hemp, but they are different varieties. Marijuana is produced when the hemp plant is grown without the male variety present. The resin produced from the small hair-like appendages, called the trichomones, of all the female plants is full of THC, which produces the psychoactive effects associated with marijuana. CBD, or cannabidiol, is a natural substance from another variety of hemp. It is produced when the hemp plant is grown with both the female and the male plant. The resin produced is full of CBD, which does not contain the same heavy psychoactive effects as THC, and only has small amounts of THC. Why was CBD illegal? Is it bad? Those are some of the questions that I had. Well, CBD, or the cannabidiol, is a natural substance from the hemp plant. Hemp originated in Asia and the Middle East thousands of years ago and has since spread worldwide. It showed up in the United States back in the 16th century. In fact, farmers used to be fined if a certain percentage of their production was not hemp plants because of how incredibly useful the plant can be. Hemp is used for paper, food, fiber, construction materials, clothes, and other products. So what changed? In the 1920s, a negative media war was waged on hemp, or marijuana, due to financial reasons. Can you say corruption? And it was eventually deemed a Scheduled I controlled substance. This category is for substances that have no benefit and have a high potential for abuse. However, in July of 2018, CBD was downgraded from a Schedule I controlled substance to a Schedule V controlled substance, meaning that it has some benefits and the potential for abuse is low. The FDA changed the category so that a drug containing CBD called Epidiolex could be sold. Funny how when a drug company wants something to be legal, they just get the law changed. Finally, in December 2018, CBD went from a Schedule V controlled substance to an unscheduled substance due to the Hemp Farming Act of 2018, which removed hemp, defined as cannabis with less than 0.3% THC, as a controlled substance. This means that federal law makes CBD legal in all 50 states. However, some states have their own regulations, so it is important to know what the regulations are in your state. If you are in the military, there may still be very strict regulations, so please do your research. Again, you are your own best advocate. The endocannabinoid system is a biological system composed of endocannabinoids, which are endogenous lipid-based retrograde neurotransmitters that bind to cannabinoid receptor CB1 and CB2, and cannabinoid receptor proteins that are expressed throughout the vertebrate central nervous system, including the brain, and peripheral nervous system. In layman's terms, the ECS is linked to these body functions to help the body maintain homeostasis, appetite, digestion, immune function, inflammation, including neuroinflammation, mood, energy regulation, sleep, reproduction, fertility, motor control, temperature regulation, memory, pain, pleasure, reward. If any of these areas get out of balance, the ECS sends out natural endocannabinoids and enzymes to regulate the body and bring it back into homeostasis. For example, when you get too hot, your ECS kicks into gear and you start to sweat to bring your body temperature down. If you get too cold, you shiver. When you're hungry, your stomach growls. When you get tired, you yawn. If your body is unable to adjust to changes and effectively maintain homeostasis, this increases the likelihood that you will develop a disease. Your body makes its own endocannabinoids, but you can use plant cannabinoids, like phytocannabinoids, like CBD, to help support the ECS in maintaining homeostasis in your body, just like you use vitamins and supplementation for extra nutrients. Most people using phytocannabinoids are interested in the effects of THC and CBD. Let's look at the difference between THC and CBD in regards to the CB1 and CB2 receptors. CB1 receptors are in the central nervous system, the brain and nerves of the spinal cord. CB2 receptors are found all over the body in the peripheral nervous system, which are nerves in your extremities, the digestive system, and specialized cells in the immune system. THC acts on CB1 and CB2. When they attach to CB1 in the brain, it causes the intoxicating effects that are experienced with hashish, cannabis, and marijuana. It also affects the peripheral nervous system when it attaches to CB2, which is why some smoke marijuana to feel calmer or to decrease pain. It's also why cancer patients receiving chemotherapy are prescribed medical marijuana, because the effects on the digestive system help prevent nausea. While THC can have some great benefits, sometimes it isn't a good idea to be exposed to THC. For some, there can be some risks of developing schizophrenia. Some are genetically much more sensitive to THC. It may be illegal in your state, and of course, if you need to pass a drug test, you cannot use anything containing THC because you can fail the drug test. So what if you want the effects of cannabinoids but do not want the psychotropic effects that you get from THC? Or you need to be able to pass a drug test. Solution? you use a CBD isolate from hemp. CBD does not bind directly to either of these receptors, but instead impacts them indirectly by modifying the receptor's ability to bind to cannabinoids. These indirect actions include activating another receptor called TRPV1 that works to control important functions in the endocannabinoid system. By targeting and using the endocannabinoid system through cannabinoids, in this case CBD oil, we can help the body to regulate itself and thus accomplish a whole host of things. So we can utilize what the body already has in place in a better, more consistent way by using CBD. Work smarter, not harder, right? It's important to note that Nature's Ultra CBD is an isolate and therefore does not contain any THC. You will not test positive on a drug test using Nature's Ultra CBD. For this reason, and others that I will cover later, Nature's Ultra is a great option for anyone to use, and that is why it has been approved and made it into our toolbox that we use for building our health. Let's break down terpenes and address why they're a big deal. Terpenes give plants their aroma. The fragrant imprint of each plant is a result of different combinations of terpenes. Cannabis is unique in that each strain has a unique profile of terpenes. Terpenes are believed to have many positive effects on the body. These properties can act independently and in addition to what cannabinoids offer. There are several known and studied terpenes that all exhibit different medicinal effects. Overall, terpenes contribute to the medicinal properties of cannabis, a phenomenon known as the entourage effect. Think of a team of players versus a single player. The team is the entourage effect of terpenes plus cannabinoids. Now, where else have we heard of terpenes? I'll give you a hint. I am passionate about them and I use them daily. If you said essential oils, you are absolutely correct. Terpenes, with their multitudes of positive effects, are also found in essential oils. There is certainly a bit of chaos when it comes to the availability of CBD products. So it's important to know how to pick your CBD because there are a lot out there. Other than quality being an important factor, the other important difference to be aware of is the difference between full spectrum CBD and isolate CBD. Full spectrum CBD still has some trace THC in it. So while you won't get the psychogenic effects of straight THC or marijuana, there is still the possibility of some effect from the THC. It is also important to note that hemp is a phytoremediator by nature. Now, phytoremediation is nature's way of using living plants to clean the soil and groundwater. So, that means that it absorbs chemicals and toxins from the soil. Traces of heavy metals absorbed from the soil may be left behind in a full spectrum product. Many of you already know the negative impact that heavy metals have in our system and the importance to detox and to keep them out as much as possible. However, a lot of people gravitate towards full spectrum CBD because it still contains terpenes and many more compounds. Thus, it delivers the powerful entourage effect. The other way to produce CBD is in an isolated form. CBD isolate is pure CBD, and while it has no THC, no heavy metals or other compounds, it also has no terpenes in it and therefore loses the entourage effect. But as already discussed, there is something else that contains terpenes that we can add to the CBD to create a synergistic effect and therefore increase the positive effects of isolate CBD. You guessed it, essential oils. This is what Nature's Ultra has done, creating a smart spectrum CBD product for you. So therefore, you get the positive medical benefits and you can still pass a drug test, which is important in our family. CBD can be great to use topically. First, you want to clean the area and pat it dry, then vigorously massage a generous amount of it topically into your skin. Don't exacerbate the area, but give it a firm rub. Don't be shy about a second or third application if needed. Suggested places to apply? Honestly, my first response is going to be wherever you feel or your body says to put it. Ideas would be like temples, your neck, your elbows, knees, other joints, your wrists, soles of your feet. Can't go wrong there. Back of the heel or foot, your shoulders. Honestly, anywhere your body is screaming or praising for attention. Follow the directions on the label of your bottle of your product. If you have any questions, get with the person that is working with you or reach out. Give me a shout and I will help you and help you understand and know better what's best for you. If you are new or sensitive in nature, then start with half of the recommended usage and increase your usage as you read your body and note how you are feeling. Because as we've discussed over and over, you are your own best advocate and you know your body best. The known side effects of CBD are potential fatigue, appetite change, either increase or decrease depending on which type of product, and if one is sensitive to hemp products, then possibly diarrhea. CBD is also affected by your food intake. More cannabinoids are absorbed on a full stomach. Also, because CBD is fat soluble, consuming with a healthy dose of fats can increase the amount of CBD that reaches your bloodstream by up to 3 times. The other considerations to keep in mind is that CBD is broken down in the liver. This is done by some of the same enzymes that a lot of pharmaceutical drugs are broken down by. Therefore, it's possible for your system to get a little overworked trying to break down too many things at once. Thus, we suggest that you always talk with your healthcare provider when thinking about using a CBD product and make sure that you help educate them on smart spectrum so they know the impact. So now what? If you're like me, after seeing all this information, I was like, sign me up. Where can I get this? And how? And who do I trust? Young Living, who I have trusted my health and my family's health for many years, has acquired a CBD company in Colorado called Nature's Ultra. Nature's Ultra follows the same seed to sale standard as Young Living, which is very important, and catch my other videos if you don't already know about it. I have used Young Living products for over 20 years now and am continually impressed by their purity, effectiveness, and integrity. Due to its high standards for its own products, it took Young Living some time to find a suitable company to partner with for CBD that will exhibit the same levels of purity and integrity. Nature's Ultra provides high-quality CBD oil that is pure with 0.00 THC, which is important for us because of the drug test, and it is U.S. certified organic, a first in the United States. The best part is that they infuse their CBD with Young Living essential oils so that you can have the synergistic effect when CBD is combined with terpenes. Okay, so let's take a look at their products and then I will let you know how to get wholesale pricing because we all like to save money, right? Okay, first off, let's look at the Calm Roll-On. Now, from my personal experience, the first time I tried this, I guess I really don't know what I was expecting because I'm new to all this, but I took the Calm Roll-On and I applied it on the sides of my neck and the back of my neck because I was in a very stressful experience at the place where I was working, and it was very stressful and there was just a lot of stuff going on. So I wasn't sleeping well at night. It was harder to find my laugh. And if you know me, you know that laughter is a part of me. It's like the air I breathe. So, not expecting much, I was blown away with how well I was able to de-stress, to let go of all that anxiety, that stomach tied in a knot and the tense muscles in my back and in my neck. And I was actually able to just be in the situation and still not let it really stress me out. It was amazing. Well, then I thought, you know what? This is supposed to be good for sleep. I'm going to try this at nighttime. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was just an amazing night of sleep that I hadn't had in quite a while. So yep, I am totally sold on the Calm Roll-On and I really don't like to be without it. So let's say it says Calm CBD Roll-On from Nature's Ultra creates a peaceful environment that will help relax and quiet your mind. This is the perfect roll-on for when you're dealing with the stress of the day or trying to wind down for the night. It will help give you a soothing, restful night's sleep. And again, I will say yes and amen to that. It is infused with eucalyptus, frankincense, lavender, orange, vetiver, and yin yang young living essential oils. Now, those that know me, go check our group page and look at the emotions and the mental aspects for each one of those individual oils, and then imagine that entourage effect or that synergy effect that comes when you put all those together. I mean, no wonder this is so great at taking a hectic, chaos, stressful situation or overwhelmingness and calming it down. This amazing product comes in 2 strengths, 300 milligram and 600 milligrams. Kind of like a crazy day or a really crazy day. And it smells so good. Next, let's look at the CBD joint and muscle balm. Now, this is one that if you want to raid my husband's stash, which I highly don't recommend, because he is a little possessive of his oils, especially his CBD joint and muscle balm. This has been a huge life changer in helping to improve his quality of life from where he had the health challenges and almost died about 1.5 years or so ago. And we're still walking out, building his health back up and getting on top of all of the side effects. I can tell you that I did risk my life. And yes, I did sneak into his, yes, honey, I'm sorry. I did sneak into your supply and use some of your CBD muscle rub when I hurt my knee. You know how it was all swollen and it hurt on the left side of my knee and I could barely walk, and going up and down stairs was not even an option, and forget about anything else I needed to do. Yeah, I was impressed. We have all kinds of awesome essential oils that work great on that. The other, like the Cool Azul pain cream, amazing stuff. This kicked it on over, and I was amazed at the freedom I had and the relief that I got. When you use the CBD topically in the form of a rub, you can specifically target those sore, achy muscles. The CBD muscle rub from Nature's Ultra takes the hot and the cold sensation of menthol and gives it a boost by infusing it with an array of all-natural young living essential oils like camphor, clove, helichrysum, lemon, peppermint, tea tree, wintergreen, and more. These ingredients work hard together to soothe your hardworking body. And again, go look at the mental and emotional side of these oils. Ooh la la. No wonder it's so awesome and it's health building, because it's supporting every aspect of your body. It also is available in 300 milligrams and 600 milligram concentrations. And I can tell you the 600 milligram works the best on my husband. But when I tried the 600 milligram and the 300 milligram, I actually got a better response from the 300 milligram. So hey, check it out. You can either muscle test and see what your body's calling for, or get both, so you're always prepared for whatever comes up. Next, let's look at Cool Mint CBD. The Nature's Ultra Cool Mint comes in a bottle with a dropper top for easy measuring and usage. It contains peppermint and spearmint essential oils and is available in 500 milligram and 1,000 milligram concentration. Again, the mental and the emotional side, above and beyond the medicinal side, is amazing. So if you're experiencing negative situations like feeling like a failure or fear of dependence, restriction, rigidity, or laziness, this is a great support mentally and emotionally, not even to mention the benefits of the physical. If you're on the positive growth in your life, then you're after like unfolding and becoming who you're supposed to be. You want more freedom. You're working in self-sufficiency, being more mobile, more amusement, taking initiative. This is a great boost and support for those areas. If you need help to know on the physical side, reach out, get with your person that's helping you, or contact me. We will help you either muscle test or help you learn and get educated on what is the best for specific things. Not only does this taste yummy, but I can actually tell you from a mom's heart, it has been beneficial for me, because I have my youngest is 6'9" and still growing. And you know what growth brings, and those pains and those aches and all of those challenges. Oh my goodness. If this works with my 6'9" amazing warrior son, then imagine what it does for those that are younger, that are going through their challenges and their growth spurts. Oh my goodness, I wished I would have known, and I wished I would have had this to help my sons when they were experiencing this in their past. But I'm glad to have it for my future legacy moving forward. Okay, citrus CBD. I would say this is my favorite, but you know what? I'm pretty much going to tell you they're all my favorite because they're all so yummy, but they also address different aspects. So they have been so beneficial, so I can't really pick just one. So the Nature's Ultra Citrus comes in a bottle, obviously, with the dropper top for easy measuring and usage. It contains grapefruit and orange essential oils. And again, oh my goodness, the emotional and the mental side. Those days when you're just feeling distressed. I mean, hey, we're heading into the holidays. Or the ridicule from whoever or whatever, or even if it's coming from inside yourself, which you shouldn't be doing. This has been amazing to help support. Go look up grapefruit and orange for their emotional mental side. Or if you are striving to walk in more integrity and to be more honorable and truthful, and you are feeling more applauded or honorable in your life, hello, again. Go check it out. Go look at how the essential oils with the CBD Synergy blend is amazing and how it benefits you in every aspect. It is available in 500 milligrams and 1,000 milligram concentrations, and we're more than happy to help you to understand the physical sides of this too. Next is Nature's Ultra Cinnamon CBD. Nature's Ultra Cinnamon comes in a bottle with a dropper top for easy measuring and usage. It is infused with, you got it, cinnamon essential oil to give you a boost. It comes in 500 milligrams and 1,000 milligram concentrations. And if you're struggling with irritation or being phony, this for the mental and emotional is amazing. Or if you're just after improving your life and wanting to have more great joy and to be real and to embrace life fully, hello, this supports that. Besides the medicinal benefits that you get from here. Young Living has done a great job of making it very simple for us to get started using the CBD oils. They have created 2 different powerful packs to help you get started on your wholesale membership. The first one retails at $278.85, and in this kit you get 300 milligram CBD Calm Roller, a 300 milligram CBD Muscle Rub, and a 500 milligram of CBD oil. Now this, for new wholesale associates, is only $165 today. The second kit that they created retails at $471.85. And with this, you get a 600 milligram CBD Calm Roller, a 600 milligram CBD Muscle Rub, and 1,000 milligram CBD oil. Now, for new wholesale associates only, it's only $250. It's easy to order. If you want more information and to order, then go to standingthegap.com/FOR/CBD. Or if you're ready to go right now, then go to bit.ly/1111order. Once you're at that page, scroll down until you get to where it says Premium Kits, where you go to the second tab where it says Premium Kits, select which one of the CBD kits that you want to start with, and then slide on down the page, and it's going to ask you if you want this to be your Essential Rewards order. I recommend saying yes, so therefore you will get cheaper shipping and you'll get a percentage back from your order to be able to order and use on future orders. Next, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd like you to let me know where you are at so I know how to support you best. 1, product. Nothing but the product. Just educate me. 2, products. Plus, I'd like to earn enough money to cover my products. 3, I'd like to make an extra $300 to $500 a month disposable income. 4, I'd like to make an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Or 5, I'd like to make an extra $10,000 a month or more. Whatever number you pick, I will come alongside and match that commitment to help support you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know how busy life is, and even if wellness is already a priority for you, it can still be difficult to find the time for it, and especially to find the time to research what's best for you so that you can be your best advocate. It is my hope in making Standing the Gaps research available to you that it's helpful and a time saver. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I am Michelle Wendt, and I am passionate about standing the gap from where you are to where you can and want to be. Be blessed.